I'm Megan. I'm an English teacher and a mom to 2 teenagers, and I'm reading the Twilight books. Right now I'm talking about Chapter 1 of Midnight Sun and Twilight, and today I'm talking about foreshadowing. It makes sense that there's lots of foreshadowing in this chapter because Stephanie is building her exposition in infodumping to give us information about characters, places, all sorts of things we're going to need to know as we move forward. The first thing I really liked that was foreshadowing in this chapter was Billy being the one who sold Charlie Bella's truck. I think it's a great way to introduce him and give us connections to characters and locations that are going to be important later on in the book. And then on page 9, it says, I didn't relate well to people my age. Maybe the truth was that I didn't relate well to people, period. I think this is supposed to be foreshadowing that her soulmate is obviously much older than her and that she belongs to the supernatural world more than the natural world, but it just reads as like, I'm not like other girls, and it doesn't make me think she's mature. It really honestly has the opposite impact for me. And it also goes along with Stephanie trying to convince us that Bella is super smart and really into older knowledge. It was fairly basic. It says Bronte, Shakespeare, Chaucer, Faulkner. I'd read everything already. I teach English. There's no way she's read literally everything that they're reading. And even if she had read everything that they're already reading, it's just not enough time in a high school English class for you to cover everything that you possibly could about those authors. I took multiple semesters on Shakespeare in college. I took a semester on Chaucer in college. And every time that I read those things or experience those things or talk to another teacher about them or talk to another reader about them or had a new teacher who was teaching me about them, I learned new things. And so it really reads as Bella thinking she's better than these people, or that like Forks is a hick town and she's, you know, from Wonderful Phoenix. And so again, it doesn't have the intended effect for me, I don't think. And then there's a line on page 12 that says, no one was going to bite me. And that made me laugh a bit because this is a book about vampires. She is going to get bitten. So I thought it was a cute little thing for Stephanie to put in this chapter as a nice little bit of foreshadowing. So anyway, I'm going to wrap up here and I will see you in the next one. Bye.